Hey people, June 20th, Thursday, that's today. Christy Johnson's film is premiering today in Salt Lake at the Rose Wagner Theater. This is just a quick reminder. Put something out on it last week, and now I'm just going to show the news clip in the trailer here real quickly. Get out and support that event if you can. It's a 7 p.m. screening at the Rose Wagner Theater, downtown Salt Lake tonight, Thursday, June 20th. So Christy told me last week in the interview that we did, which wasn't aired because of sound quality, that she will be there tonight, and there will be a panel of people affiliated with the film there. And there'll be some material presented that wasn't presented on her interview with Sean McCraney, some surprises, she said. And basically, we need to get out and support this effort. So Christy's hoping that change can be possible here, and the more awareness and the more pressure that's put on the church, the more likely it is to stop routing all the calls to Kirton and McConkie when its hotline is being accessed by bishops regarding confessions having to do with child abuse and particularly pedophilia. We know that satanic ritual abuse is big in the church in Salt Lake because there is so much Satanism along the Wasatch Front, according to presiding bishopric member Glenn Pace in his leaked document to the Strengthening the Church Members Committee, which I featured and read most of, if not all of, in the documentary I did on that. So yeah, the church covers up its pedophile priesthood, as does the Watchtower, better known as Jehovah's Witnesses. And all these churches that are basically under the guidance of the Roman Catholic Church through the Jesuits and Freemasonry. We see this in the Boy Scouts. We see it everywhere in this network, and it's got to stop. So pressure is what's needed, and that's what's being applied here.
Woman who recently sued her father for sexually abusing her as a child is now putting her story to film. It's a documentary called No Crime in Sin, and it premieres right here in Salt Lake in just a few days. Christina Flores spoke to Christy Johnson about why she did this film. Christina.
Well, Christy Johnson says, like many survivors of abuse, it took her many years to come forward, but after she did and nothing happened, she decided to confront her father while the camera was rolling. Child abuse is so prevalent. Someone needs to tell the story. Decades after Christy Johnson says she and her sister were sexually abused by their own father and broke ties with him, they asked to meet him with a film crew present. Surprisingly, he agreed. Literally, he was doing this. Everybody come on in. Christy and her sister Kathy were accompanied by their brother. They showed up at their father's Utah County house to confront him about the sex abuse that happened a long time ago. My earliest memories are at 6 years old. Christy says the abuse went on for years. Then her mother reported to LDS church leaders, but nobody stopped the abuse. She was told not to report it to the police. The family moved to California. In the 80s, Christy and her sister went to police, but she says back then, church leaders advised her mom not to let police in the house. He never was questioned. He was never picked up, and he was never arrested. Christy and Kathy lived with the pain of abuse into adulthood. He went on and had a great life, really. But we had all suffered, and he wasn't even concerned about that suffering. The documentary called No Crime in Sin showed literally, I let go of him. She hopes the film helps other victims of abuse. And to empower people to tell what's happened, no matter how many years it's been, make a police report. Crime and Sin premieres next week, June 20th, here at the Rose Wagner Theater in downtown Salt Lake City. Tickets are $8. The screening starts at 7 p.m. Christy's sister...
Of course, that's today, since this was a week old.
Kathy, who was in the film with her, died recently from cancer, so she was not able to see the final version of the film. One more note, Christy did settle a lawsuit she filed against her father in civil court just recently. Hi, Joe. Hi, baby. I love you. Here, give her kisses.
We represented something negative for the family. To this day,
Kevin never told his sons, we didn't get to choose this. It happened to us. And I'll be damn sure we're going to do something about it.
We do hold the church personally responsible. They made sure that my father never served time. They made sure my mother felt like a victim and was a victim.
The surest path to preventing and healing abuse is through the application of the teachings of Jesus Christ. Let God be the judge. You cannot do it as well as He can.
Sexual predators are more protected in the Mormon Church than innocent children and vulnerable adults.
So we just saw Dallin Oaks and Dallin Oaks and Richard G. Scott promoting business as usual. Don't prosecute these guys. Don't prosecute pedophiles. That's what the church says. Cover it up, sweep it under the rug, business as usual in the LDS, JW, and Catholic churches. Okay, that's your reminder. Get on out there and support the efforts that Christy Johnson and her team here that have made this film to document the business as usual practices of the LDS Church in covering up the priesthood pedophilia, as the mother organization has shown so well how to do in the Roman Catholic Empire. Have a great Thursday. I'm out.